What's going to happen to the Bogans once the economy starts going bad, Prince? Well, like I done told you, Billy J. Jack here, Duke of Brisbane town, coming at you live from the highest of the tallest residential towers here in the CBD of our finest city, greatest city in the world, friends. Brisbane town, my home. Like I done told you, the economy's not going so good because we've been inviting in all those folks, spend all their money buying shack of sticks and bricks out there at the ass end of Sunnybank for $500,000 or more. And what's going to happen when the money dries up? When them folks ain't coming no more? Or some other calamity, friends? Well, one thing's for sure, friends. If construction stops, what are all them Bogans going to do when they've been driving their utes around telling everyone how their daddy-old big pants buying properties thinking they'll be millionaires? For the last 10, 15 years, it's going to come to an end. And I don't know what we're going to do with them. But I got a few suggestions here. First, I think we should all be nice to people who drive utility trucks and do handyman work that you and I could do with a bit of training. Because they need to be treated with good Christian manners like everyone else. And the other thing you should do is we should start having TV shows even more than we've had in the last 10 years, 15 years, called Youth Driving Bogan Breakout, and lots of different shows making them feel good about themselves, putting them on the big screen there in their living room, their big 80-inch LCD TV or plasma or whatever the hell they have, so they can watch themselves on TV instead of watching the Brisbane Broncos all the time, or the Queensland Wallabies or whatever it is. And the other thing is, I don't know, what do you think we should do with them? Because I think if there's a bigger housing downturn and them prices start falling, and the Ponzi scheme starts deflating, and we don't let in those people from the wilds of Asia to buy property no more, and I don't think this will happen for some time, but it could happen. And them young folks, Generation 10, see my podcast about this, have just decided to leave rather than buy a shack of sticks and bricks at the ass end of Nunda or somewhere else for $500,000 in some ghetto suburb. Or they just decided to leave because they don't want to be at the mercy of Bogans who want to become millionaires through housing, who can't pay their mortgages no more because there ain't no young people renting from them, and there ain't no more handyman work for them to build stuff no more. And those poorly built quality is shocking to these houses, friends. I can't believe the quality of the housing here in Brisbane town and the suburbs from what I've seen and heard around the place. Now, I don't even get to Paddington but myself, but from what I hear, it's pretty bad everywhere. Some of these new builds they got, and some of them old builds too, being renovated. Now, what are they going to do? Well, I think, one solution is maybe they'll all be rounded up and put into like FEMA camps or something, and that way they'll be able to live in a Bogan, youth-free environment here in Brisbane town for the first time in 200 years. What do you think, friends? Could be a way to go, and that way all you people out there working in the CBD in your fancy britches with your fancy educations and such and your fancy worthless degrees like your MBAs and Bachelor of Horseshits and other stuff that you've learned out there at the ass end of Macrobat and the ass end of Toowong and those fancy places. You can stride around in your big old fancy britches and pretend that you're the kings of the world and queens of the world with your fancy degrees. I'm getting one of them degrees myself, and I haven't decided where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do yet, but anyway. Okay, friends, anyway, what's going to happen when the Bogans realize they can't make no money no more like they have in the last decade and a half doing handyman work around the place, and the big bubble's popping. What's going to happen, friends? You tell Billy Jack the truth below. Tell me the truth below, friends. What's going to happen when the economy gets worse? Let's hope it don't happen, but hey, those economists can't be trusted to predict damn things, so we might as well start talking about it now. Okay, friends, tell Billy Jack the truth below, rate, subscribe, share the video, share it if you are a Bogan, share it if you ain't a Bogan. Okay, friends, bye for now.